It's that bright thing in the sky. That was interesting. I expected somebody to show up and like yell at me. That's pretty much how I expected that to go. I'm glad it didn't.
Well, yeah, there's no reason for that. You know,
that's what I saw in the June 4th meeting. I don't know if you were there or not. No, I just got I asked for security cam footage like the other day. Sorry. I have a loud voice. But I requested the security cam footage because something happened like behind the podium where you can't see. And so that's why I requested the security cam footage, because somebody told me something. I'm all about facts. And that's all I've been doing is stating facts. I don't know if Jason Chisholm is in here or not, but I did tell him to leave me alone and not harass me.
Yeah, he's not here.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I figured as much. I sent out an email. These people they're snowflakes. They get upset over the stupidest stuff and don't like.
Man, you're coming across like you tell me you're a Second Amendment advocate.
Yeah.
And what did Jeff Cooper say? An armed society is a polite society.
Right.
And I think you'd get farther because you're a smart guy, but you're just getting people's faces, you know, and that's.
Whose face did I get into?
You didn't get anybody's face today, but I heard about the Blue Hills Cafe and.
Blue Hills Cafe?
Yeah, you're out there yelling at people going in and out of the restaurant?
No.
Well, that's not the story I got. They said that you were yelling at people going in and out of the restaurant because they had a recall sign up.
No. Really?
Yeah. So you're a legend.
I guess so.
So.
I mean, I got my daughter was with me the last time I was at Blue Hills, and I just mentioned that like these people were attacking to the waitress, and that's it.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
you know, it's just
you should ask them for a video of this, because like literally,
well, it's not,
I didn't yell at anybody.
Well, that's good. You know, I just think that you're scaring people. You know, just
they should be scared.
Well, they should be scared.
They've been scaring other
people.
people.
Be afraid of you.
They have been scaring other people. They've been attacking a 4'11" woman. Okay. They immediately attacked me because I asked a question. Like, they started out by attacking me. So I have, I have no issue if they want to talk peacefully. I'm cool with that. I haven't talked to any of those people. And it's like, why are you attacking me? I'm just asking questions.
Well, the the map, that scared them. You know, I mean.
So what? It's First Amendment. It's public information.
But did you have to go there? And that's the thing.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. After they attacked me, that's why I had to go there.
Damn. Cheap motherfuckers can't even have a mic. Damn.
So. Yeah,
But if they're telling you that stuff, let's see the report. I want to know about the report.
Well, nobody made a report.
So how did you hear about it then?
Because they just heard it from. It's the scuttlebutt.
Did it come from Barry?
He's friends with Steve and Kathy, so they so that's the whole thing. You know, it's like, what the hell's the? Everybody's like, what's this guy doing? I'm like, I don't know. You know, but I just think you'd be better off, if you just try to be nicer to people. But that's.
I'm not going to be nice to somebody that.
I mean, you can get your point across without, being so aggressive and scaring people. Because I think people would listen to you better if you could have a conversation. Like if you and I were yelling at each other, we wouldn't be exchanging any information. So it's your choice, dude. You do what you want. You're well behaved in here, so I'm good with it. So.
I was well behaved in Blue Hills. Prove it.
I don't.
Yeah, if these people want me to sue them, I have a good lawyer. Yeah. Defamation is a thing, and so far, one person from that campaign has already defamed me, libeled me. This is the kind of thing I'm dealing with constantly. I had to tell Jason Chisholm to back off, leave me alone.
Yeah, he's kind of like, you guys have like the same personality.
No,
like
we don't have he's a dumbass. I sent him, I was being nice, I literally sent him to the case law, and then he said, haha, I got you, you're full of it. I'm like, what?
Well, case law is, it's for interpretation,
Not really. I mean, every single court in the nation, the circuit courts, that's why it hasn't been to the Supreme Court, because nobody's questioned it. Nobody has appealed it past the appellate court. So, like, Ninth Circuit has already ruled that you can take pictures of public officials from a public place. So,
Yeah, but I think that's while they're doing their job, because there used to be a thing where guys would stop people from videotaping them at traffic stops and stuff, and
now,
they would
see,
shut off their
I
phone.
moved down from Washington. We had a case there where we had a sheriff's deputy saying he was on the job doing stuff, sleeping in his car, and somebody videotaped him sleeping in his car.
Well, that's legal.
He arrested him.
Yeah.
That's not legal.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like his job was in jeopardy at that point anyhow.
So the thing of it is, I personally would not care if somebody came and, if I'm I'm a public official, you record me. If you're on the street, so what? Like, there's cameras everywhere. I'm wearing a camera.
Yeah. I realize it, man. That's all I got for you, man. Just, I think you get more bees with honey, right? Or flies with honey or whatever. So that's my perspective on things.
Well, I tried that.
I appreciate your cooperation tonight at the meeting, though.
I tried that, and it didn't work, and I still got attacked for asking questions. Like, literally questions that anybody would ask. I'm like, I looked at the synopsis for the recall, and I'm like, what is this about?
Well, how did you get involved in this? That's so interesting, because everybody just wonders, like...
Jason Chisholm, you can like he literally started calling, verbally attacking me, harassing me, and every post I would do, even if it had nothing to do with any of that stuff.
Was Jason, like, supporting the recall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. No,
So you guys got into it, and then you started investigating it more.
Right.
Okay.
I dig my heels in when you try to intimidate me. And so I started digging on it, and that's when I produced the map. And I clearly stated what the map was for. I didn't say go to these people's houses, didn't give their address, despite the fact you can go to the website and actually,
Yeah, it's all filed.
It's all,
paperwork.
publicly available. So it's like, why are these people attacking me? That's the first question I ask. So what's more? What more is there to this? And that's when I started digging.
And it wasn't an attack about our guys investigating that. Somebody.
I never
makes
said
a
your guys
report.
were attacking me.
Yeah,
It was Thomas Barry. Barry Thomas, and he's got a history of this. He went down, and I listened to the court thing, and I'm like, what kind of man gets a restraining order against a woman that has no, and then literally claims that he has to carry a gun now because he's afraid of her? And I'm like, are you serious?
You never know people. You don't know people.
I've talked to her, and I met her, and she is literally afraid of him. So who's the bully? Who's the one being aggressive here?
Well, why does it bother you? Why did you
It bothers me because I like to stand up for the little guy, and I hate bullies, and that's the way I've been treated ever since I started asking questions. You bully me, I'm gonna come back at you. Read Sun Tzu, read The Art of War. I can bring it. We got a Republican rep in there right now because I asked him to come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I have lots of connections, and they kind of push the wrong guy. And the thing of it is, I don't really care that they're all running. I care about the fact they're all in the same area. And if Humboldt was pulling the same stuff, even though I live here, I don't think it's fair that all the seat of power goes to one place. Because they don't know what's going on down here. They don't know what the people want down here. I literally had somebody from my neighborhood, okay? We've been talking about this, discussing this stuff. And they're like, should we get the whole neighborhood to come in into the council meeting? I'm like, not right this second, but maybe. That might be, you might need to do that. Depends on the response to things.
What is this tiny area, they could always have voting districts, I suppose, if they wanted to, or have, little city districts.
Mm-hmm. I need some water.
So that might be, you could bring that up, proposed ordinance.
They're all going so fucking woke nowadays that it's unbelievable.
Dude, I just came from Washington, and literally the things that they're pulling in here are what the Democrats did there. Literally. I had a restraining order filed against me. It got thrown out. The judge looked at him like, this is all political crap.
Man. Yeah, you're lucky because that could screw up your ability to buy guns, man, just because one was filed. Make you get delayed all the time. So.
I'm friends with the Snohomish County Sheriff up there. So, I mean, like, literally, like, everybody looked at that, like, and it was because I talked about something on my own personal Facebook page. I didn't even post it publicly. It was because this guy was sexually harassing a teenage girl, and I had a problem with that. And I stated it on my own page, and he had a problem with me talking about that.
I wonder why, huh?
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, there's no reason why people can come together, make proposals, and write ordinances together, and then vote on it and stuff. But the recall costs money.
Yeah.
What could that money have been better spent on? You know, I get a reasonable recall to me is something that's based in the law, in legality, like their malfeasance or they violated their oath of office, and things like that.
See, I don't know if that's something that's in the town code or is it in Arizona voting law?
Arizona allows you to recall somebody for any reason.
Yeah.
I hate my neighbor. There's a recall. This is literally what this is. This is a beef between neighbors or between people. And that's what it's about. It's not about some actual malfeasance or anything like that. And to me, it's a waste of time. You know, that money could be used for some, like, I haven't seen the exact figures, but I've heard anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money to have an election.
Right.
It's a mail-in.
Right. You know, and that's the thing is, like, you know, I've been involved in politics for a long time, and I realize those things cost money. So I wanted a really good reason for a recall, and that's why I started asking questions. But apparently, you can't ask questions in this town without having somebody get butthurt over it, and then turn around and, you know, I'm just gonna say it flatly: Barry Thomas is a snowflake. He's a California snowflake on top of it.
Hey, don't knock goddamn California, buddy. I was a native and I had to leave the son of a bitch because all them fucking flatlanders from back east come in.
Oh, I lived in San Diego for a while too.
I'm
So.
a native, seventh generation, you know, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, it used to be the best place in the world to live.
It was, but
Yeah.
boy, they fucked it up real quick.
And that's the thing is, I don't want the people that were involved with fucking it up coming here and trying to fuck this place up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well,
changing
it's
here.
hard to get rid of them. You know, they're like a goddamn locust.
And that's the other reason why I went hard.
Yeah, we come. Here
I saw what it was. I'm like, these people remind me a lot of Democrats, a lot. Like, literally, you say like anything and you're joking, and they like get hurt about it. Like, dude, I got a smile on my face. I'm not serious.
Hey, that's a
Humor.
misstatement. There's no such thing as Democrats, buddy. They're fucking socialists.
Well, there's a reason why the Communist Party is banned from Arizona. So.
Yeah, so we give it to the Dems.
Yeah.
The thing that scares the shit out of me is they're picking on the kids. You know, and I seen the Hitler Youth Movement. You know, and so we come here tonight, but we're going to the fucking school board, and I want to find out, you going to teach that goddamn racist thing, the critical race theory? You know, I'm not paying for it, and I pay goddamn big taxes where I live up there. Bunch of goddamn communist son of a bitches. Sorry, bud.
I can't agree or disagree on dude.
I know. Because,
Well, I know you can't.
Yeah. But like I said, somebody told me I couldn't say that, and I said, listen, asshole, what did you do? I got shot at in 2 separate fucking wars. I'll say any goddamn thing I want, and if you don't like it, tough shit.
My grandfather was actually stationed on the USS Utah when I got bombed in Pearl Harbor, and then later After he survived that, he was in the Korean War on I think it's the USS Missouri. Is that the one it was where the Japanese surrendered?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after they surrendered, he was in the Korean War stationed on that ship.
It's just like today. AOC goes that they're putting a petition because different states are sending the National Guard and the police to the border. And this stupid bitch goes and says, and they're just reorganizing the Confederacy. Well, the last time I looked, Ohio, Illinois, and Michigan were not fucking part of the Confederacy. But who am I to know?
Yeah, she doesn't need to use
Yeah,
facts when she speaks.
dumb fucking bitch.
Yeah, just says whatever she wants.
It's like debunked like 99% of the stuff that comes out of her mouth. It's like the whole thing, like buying guns shouldn't be as easy as it is to vote. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Well, like, here, let's break it down.
Yeah.
I'm all for making it, for gun control that is equal to voting. See, no background checks. Don't need to show a license to buy a gun. Don't, you can send it through the mail without having to send it to an FFL.
Don't get me
Wait,
going on gun
did you
legislation.
actually think about what you said?
That'd be awesome. Machine gun silencer.
Right, exactly.
Don't get me going on gun legislation. I got an FFL, and I've had the goddamn books for years and stuff. And if they would enforce what they have, we wouldn't have to put up with all this bullshit.
Well, that's the thing, is they don't need to make up extra crap. They could